Cheycheypoly.
Don't go to your oracle. Oh, your oracles are part of the issues. That's a tea for another day.
When women talk, they discuss everything under the sun. The church, family, in-laws, health, children, social values, finance, discipline, faith, trauma. It's unending. Join Lady Diamond Kennedy on VCN for Cheycheypoly, a women's magazine chit-chat that not only is entertaining and educational, but also informative and uplifting. Cheycheypoly takes an in-depth look at health, religion, education, and other social issues. Join Diamond Kennedy every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your women's magazine program,
Cheycheypoly,
on the Vandy Christian Network's YouTube channel. VCN, your go-to channel.
Hello, everyone. The Queen of Cheycheypoly is back. And we are back with interesting topic. You know, when I started first the program, I tried to take it easy. You know, there's a tribe from our country they call the Lofian tribe, the Loma people. So there's the English they use, they say softly. That means easy. And so when you start something softly, it gets bigger. So when I started for, I took it easy, but I let Cheche. Everybody on Facebook know I let gossip. I let to Cheche. So important to Cheche. It make me sleep good when my daughter was like 7 years old of tea. She said, Ma, I don't know, I just like gossip business. I can't make it with all gossip, make me feel good. It's something inside me. I said, my daughter, you took it from your mom. I love gossiping. I love Cheycheypoly. So today we're going to Cheycheypoly. But the Cheycheypoly we're going to do today, before I start, to my viewer out there, I'm sorry. Before I start, okay? Because we're going today, we hating it. And you know that thing, what it means, I think it was on there, you say, the economy will start and you go, so that what we're going to start, and we'll go, so that what we're going to do today, okay? Okay, so today we're talking about the skin, you know, the skin. You see my skin? So the skin is a very protective layer of the body. It protects our organs, you know, our internal organs, everything. So the skin is so good. The function of the skin is so good. So if you have a break into the skin, you know, it affects other organs. So you have to take care of the skin. The skin have to be healthy. So because of that, I'm going to go back and forth. You know, sometimes when you come into the body, you can forget to take note. That's what I did. So I forgot to take note. So I'll go back and forth. But we say we're going to get it. Cheycheypoly. That's what we're going to do today, okay? So, okay, let's talk about the function of the skin first. So, the skin, I read it from Google. It said the skin performs 6 primary functions, which include protection. That means protection from the sun. You know, and sometimes the sun is so hot, the skin protect you, and it's burn. Sometimes when you burn yourself, you can feel it, and the skin there to stop the burn from going to the other layers. Remember, we have 3 layers. We have we have the subcutaneous tissue, which is under. We have the dermis, and we have the epidermis. Dermis means on top. Epidermis means under. So the subcutaneous is under. So the first layer, the second layer, and the tail layers, okay? So that's what we have. So we have 3 layers of the skin. So the skin, as they say, it protect you, absorption, excretion, and secretion, regulation, and sensation. A couple of days ago, or maybe a week ago, I was baking a fish, and I didn't know. I mistakenly touched the stove, so it burned me. So you see right here. So, but the sensation, because we have tiny nerves on the skin. So it coordinated straight to my brain telling me, hey, you touch a hot stove. So that's how I got to know that I burn myself, because our nerves are so sensitive on the skin. So when so that one of the protection of the skin, so it protect us like, okay, the sun is too hot, get off the sun. Or your body, you're burning somewhere, so get off. So that one of the very, very good, protection that God gave us of the skin. So the next thing, the skin regulate. Okay, we regulate our body temperature. So if the place is cold, you will feel it, because we have sensation. You will feel that the place is cold. If the place is hot, you will feel that the place is hot, because the skin gonna let you know, hey, the weather is too cold. It's time for you to wear a jacket or wear a long john, so you can protect yourself from going into hypothermia. I mean, for your body temperature to drop. So if your body temperature, the normal body temperature is supposed to be from 96 to 99. It depends, because young baby can run to 99.8 or something like that. But if you drop into 95, you're going to get colder. 94 cold. If you go to 94, 93, 90, we have to put a thermal blanket on you to keep you warm, because your body temperature dropping. So if your body temperature is like 100, some people when they're 99, they're very hot. So if you're 99, you're very hot, then you start going to 100, that means they have to take the clothes off you, so your body temperature, so you can control it and give it Tylenol to depend. It depends. So maybe you're running, maybe you have infection, that's why your body temperature is going up. Or maybe you have something else, or maybe, I don't know, or maybe you wore too many clothes, so your body temperature went up. Like a couple of days ago, I was in my car, I think the heat was on, so, and my temperature, because I have a thermometer in my bag, I always check my temperature. So I checked my temperature, it was 99.4, but I knew I was hot. I have to turn the heat down, open the window. When I checked my body temperature, it came down to 97.1. Because I knew I was hot, my whole face and stuff. So you see, it's one of the, one of the good things that God gave us. Our skin, regulate our body temperature. So secretion. So if you're too hot, your body tend to sweat. You see how when you're too hot, you start to sweat, because your body is cooling. You cool yourself down to say, hey, I'm too hot, and you start to cool down. So that one of the mechanisms that God gave us, that when you're too hot, the body will start to sweat, and your temperature will start to calm down, so you can cool down, not to, overheat. In America, in DC, when it's summertime, when it's too hot, they open all these faucets in DC. I remember a long time ago, maybe 6-7 years ago, when I took my daughter to the zoo, the Washington Zoo. It was so hot, and they opened all the faucets, and people were standing there to cool themselves down. So, I even went there, I stood there to cool myself, because I was hot in the zoo. And, America, they make it easy. Africa, when people too hot, they go, to the lake, or they go to the, to the river and cool themselves down. So that is so good. Then protection. So the skin protect us from foreign objects, from bacteria and stuff. So the skin is very good though. So I chose to talk about the skin today, because I want to do police. So we finished talking about the good stuff, excretion, all of that. We finished talking about the good stuff about the skin. So with that being said, we have to talk about what can we do to destroy the skin? What can we do to save the skin? And what are we doing so harmful for the skin? Before we go to being harmful to the skin, let's talk about the good thing we can do for our skin. You see how black I am? Very nice. I don't use anything on my skin besides cocoa butter. Okay? I'm not a fancy person to use all kind of thing. In Africa, I used to use coconut oil or coconut oil. that one we can use. But here, whatever works for me, I use it. So though it's not bleaching my skin, I use whatever and to keep my skin intact. And I don't want to lose the melanin of my skin. Because the melanin, people who have darker skin like this, you don't really get skin cancer because you have enough melanin into your skin. So your skin protected already from cancer. And, most of, white people, Caucasian people, European, they suffer from skin cancer because the melanin of their skin is too low. They don't even have melanin of their skin. So the skin is so thin, so they can suffer from skin cancer. But as Black people and, dark people like me, I really cherish my skin. I'm not going to do anything to destroy my skin because I don't want to suffer from skin cancer. So what you do to keep your skin healthy, you can get any lotion out there, very good lotion, cocoa butter, or, and coconut oil, palm oil, whatever works for you, that's fine, and shea butter. You can use shea butter on your skin, and most people suffer from dry skin, and when you're using the dry skin in the morning, you take your shower, don't dry the skin too good, and you just put it, you put the oil on it, or the lotion, and let it absorb into the skin, so your skin can be, it can be nourished, fresh, and it can look, just like that. So when they see it, they say, they want they shine, they want to load that new money. But you have to take care of the skin for you to load that new money. And you have to, because the skin too, whatever you put on the skin, it wrinkles the skin. So let's say you put in, like, every time you pull, all kinds of things on the skin. Like some people use makeup, the makeup they put on their face. You do 10, brother, party with that, 10. Because they make us so they just party on. It just take the beauty from your face. It just take be natural. This is me, be natural. Don't mask your face. Don't cover anything on your face that's going to make you look different. Be yourself. God created you in his image. He saw you, he said, oh my God, I love what I made. So if you putting all those makeups on your skin, it almost like you are telling God that, hey, I don't like how you make me, or you made mistake by making me, and which is not truth, because God in the Bible, he said, I make man in my own image. So the way he looks, that's how he made us. So why you should destroy the skin? Just put a little bit of makeup on and earring if you want to. That means I'm not a fan of earring. It's just now I wear earring. People who know me, I never used to wear earring. I never used to use makeup, nothing. I would just get up in the morning, take my shower, put my spray on, use my roll on, lotion, everything, and go. I used to say, I am who I am. I'm not going to fake it. But, as people talk to you, time and time, my daughter, my best friend, I start to use a lot of makeup and stuff, but it taking time. I will get there, but I'm not going to, and Librarian say, placa my face with makeup. I'm not going to do that. Let me tell you, you ugly. That's a T. You ugly. No makeup can cover that ugliness. It will just make you look like another person. There's a story someone told me. They went to the club. They saw this girl. I was not there. I don't club. They saw this girl. The girl was so beautiful. In the morning, hey, you saw an oracle in the bed. It was an oracle. Different person. Because he said when the girl took off all that makeup, it was, he was like, is this the person I saw or another person I told you? I said, well, you fall down inside. Like Robert said, you know, fall down inside, because the problem, he was looking at the beauty of the person. He was not looking at the inner self. So then we're going to talk about bleaching. People who alter the layer of their skin. Bleaching, altering the layer of your skin. That's all it means. Bleaching. When somebody bleaching, I mean, they taking all the black, scraping the black, and leave the white one to stay there. Oh my God. They can look fresh. Fresh. They can look. Then they sweat 24/7. I don't know why they're sweating, because there's nothing there to protect them. So it just open that way, that pores open, everything open, the sweat gland open. So they just sweating profusely. They can't control it because when they talk. And people who bleach though, cocoa butter is like $6 or $7. I saw a bleaching cream for $250. I said, Chineke, $250 just for bleaching cream. Why I can't go buy my $6 lotion to put it on? Maybe go to the dollar store and buy the dollar lotion and put it on. I did that one don't have. Why you want to spend $250 to alter the layer of your skin that you're going to suffer from in the near future? Because when your skin gets so thin, then you start to see all that green, that the vein. Sometimes people say, what kind of green thing? No, it's the vein. You know, you already have exposed the skin. You expose the vein. Anything can happen, any trauma. So if you, for example, if you bleach your skin, you cut yourself, for them to stitch that together, it's going to take time because they're going to keep putting the needle in and it's going to be tear away because the skin is so thin that it cannot hold no more. Now, one for the skin to heal is very, very hard. It takes long time for that particular area to heal. Like if I cut myself, I'm going to heal faster. It's going to clot. But if you bleaching and you cut yourself, you're not going to heal faster. But what put yourself? Okay, my question is this, right? So sometimes I ask myself, people that bleach, right? People that you know try to alter their looks. People that try to make themselves look different. You know the new thing they can do, the boob job and bush, different. Butt job, boo. Why? What's going on? Do you not like the way you look? Is something wrong with you? Or are you trying to tell our creator that, hey, what you did a mistake? Really? Why though? Or are you suffering from self-esteem? And one of the questions I always ask myself, you have to love how you look. You know, you have to love it. One of the greatest things a woman can do for herself to have the greatest self-esteem, and which I do have. Beautiful. You cannot change that. And I cannot listen to that. Does that. But it's true though. You have to have a high self-esteem. If you have a high self-esteem, no matter what somebody will tell you, you ugly. You will look at yourself in the mirror and say, no, I'm beautiful. Okay. I am fabulous. You will tell yourself that. But if you start to alter the layer of your skin, if you try to change everything, it means that you have a self-esteem. If I would pay $250 to alter the layer of my skin, then I have of issue. Yes. I have issue if I'm going to do that. You can alter you can enhance. Okay, this is different. Altering the layer of your skin or altering your beauty is different from enhancing your beauty. Enhancing your beauty means you can put a little makeup, you can put a little lip gloss, or you can put a little earring. You know, change your hair. Yeah, you try to enhance your beauty so you can look fabulous. Everybody can enhance that beauty. But if you're going to change everything about you, do a nose job, do a lip job, do a breast, everything, that means you don't like yourself. In that case, I would tell you, say you need to go see the SAC doctor so they can talk to you. Because you're not happy with yourself. You know, every morning I tell my daughter and I tell myself, every morning when I get up, I look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, I am beautiful. You don't have to tell me. I don't need you to tell me. I tell myself every day that I'm beautiful. I tell my daughter, she is beautiful. And I tell my daughters, because I got some daughters, that they are beautiful. So if you tell yourself every day, if you're having problem with yourself, if you're having problem with your look, if you feel so, so depressed because you don't look good, that's a problem. And and the bleaching thing say, oh, now the men are bleaching. Hey, oh God, pata pata. Why are you bleaching? Why are you bleaching? Men, you bleaching again to enhance your love for us? For me? Yeah. For the other people out there, you don't do that though. You don't do that as a man. You should be telling your woman that she looks beautiful every day. That every morning you should tell your woman that she is pretty. Especially if she bleaches. Say, honey, the bleaching, it's okay, but I think you're beautiful with all you bleaching. Tell your woman that. You know, women, we just like to hear it from our significant others that we are beautiful or we look nice or we smell good or what you wore that look good. Okay, women would like to hear that. But most men nowadays, they don't say that, especially the country chicken. The country ones, they will never tell you that you look beautiful. You just say, honey, do I look beautiful? Okay. Okay. No, you have to tell me I look beautiful, you know. And if you know your significant other and he does not compliment you, don't ask him. You know, just look at yourself every day in the mirror and tell yourself you look beautiful. And the bleaching part, especially you're the bleacher out there. Does that. You're the bleacher out there. When you're bleaching, you shouldn't forget what your knuckles. Hey, Chineke, tamo you like gossiping. You're the bleacher out there. You actually forget about your knuckles. And the two colors. One can be purple. Three. Purple, red, and white. So which one we go take? We won't go take. You tell us which one you want us to take. Purple, red, and white. You need to put everything into order, okay? So if you bleaching, don't forget about your knuckles. If you have to take the knuckles and put it into Clorox, please do that. Put it into Clorox or you take the patch scrubber and scrub it because, come on. It doesn't look good. And sometimes when I to party, I be looking. I have this problem. Everybody have a problem. Mine is looking. I can look at you for hours. I just sit there and look at you and be laughing because I like gossipy business and I like Cheycheypoly. So I will sit and just be looking at the particular female. And when they look at me, I take my eye from them. And when they're not looking at Loba, that means you're bleaching. I'm trying to look at everything on you about that bleaching. So because of that, I barely go to party. Because when I go to party, I'm so bored, I would just sit there and just find somebody and just be looking at them. You know, it's a bad habit I'm working on. You know, all of us have our bad habit. I'm like that. My daughter is like that. We'll go to party. If me and my daughter sit together, we're looking at somebody and she will be kicking my leg on the table, and I kicking her back. You know, then we're talking about that. She will text me and say, look at that other person bleaching. Oh, that other person got different color. To call all no matter shot. Don't bleach. Okay. Just, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you, you know. And your team will be laughing and they say it's bully. It's not bully. To me, it's not bully. It's just like, hey, you look funny. You know, and some people do the good bleaching though. I don't know. Some people, you don't even see nothing. Nothing. It's so perfect. I don't know what they're using. Actually, I don't know what they're using because it looks so perfect. You don't see no black knuckles and the cheek here. Oh, God, one other bleacher I saw. Here, was all purple. Here, I say it's like I could see the veins. And I was like, oh, my God. Then the hands. You know, you can, when you see a bleacher hand, you can know. The hands, you could see the hand, everything was different. It was just black. I don't know, the hands refusing to bleed. I don't know. We need to consult the oracles on that. Because the hands and everything. And these people are so pretty. I don't know for me. I never see an ugly woman, okay? Every woman I come across, she's pretty to me. That's the kind of a person I am. I'm a positive person. You know, I see the good in everybody. Even though I see the good in everybody, I'm a very outspoken person. If I don't want to talk, I don't talk. Don't ask me for my opinion because I will tell you my opinion. Does that. I will tell you my opinion. I won't have my opinion. But when people ask, how do I look? I will tell you, you look beautiful. No matter if you look like Jezebel. I will tell you look beautiful because I am a positive person. I don't sit there and look at somebody and say that, you know, you don't look good or you don't. But if you ask me for my personal opinion, how my skin look, I will tell you, say, sweetheart, you need to call off the bleaching. You know, I don't know why you're bleaching because if you bleach, let me tell you, if the man want you, he will take you, sweetheart. Does that. He will take you. You don't have to bleach. You don't have to alter your label. I don't know why you're bleaching for, though. Because the men be running after, you know, the darkest people you don't even see the eye. Let me tell you, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. You know, you don't have to alter anything. God made you the way he made you because when he made you, he look at you, he say, I'm so proud of this, my creation. And I'm sending my creation on earth so you can do something. But for you to come here and tell the Almighty God that, hey, the way you make me, I don't like it, and start to alter everything, that's a disgrace. I'm sorry. That's a disgrace. To just tell the Almighty God that, hey, I don't like the way you make me. I don't feel the way I do. And I don't like the way I do. That's a disgrace. Okay? You have to cherish every little thing. I was telling somebody yesterday, I would not change anything on my body till I go under the sun. I said it. Just the way I came, that's the way I'll go. If you don't like it, you deal with it. The only thing I will do, I will use extension. I will try to enhance my look a little bit with makeup. Not with bleaching cream or injection. I ain't going to do that. First of all, I'm scared of needles. Anything have to do with cutting, I'm afraid. So I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to love who you are, and I'm going to be who I am. Take me for who I am. If you don't like the way I look, if you don't like my skin color, I'm a dark person, and I would not change it for anyone. If you don't like it, then you know Ray Charles so hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. That's tea. I thought I started good. Now I'm hitting Cheycheypoly. Okay? So I beg you, man, leave. Even bleaching, even though I'm against the bleaching, but you leave it for the women. You leave it for the women. I saw one man. Hey! That other man. I saw that man. I said, we need to call the village elders to come consult that man. The man was so different. And he couldn't say that to the party. I'm just looking at the man. I know he thought I liked him because I kept on looking. You know, I bleaching, but I looking at him. He kept on moving around. And I said, look at the man. He thought he's something, you know. He didn't know he not something. But it was so... And his significant other, she looked so beautiful. She was well dressed. Did not bleach. But, you know, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I said, this man here, they may want to leave their bleaching business for us. I wanted to write a piece on there and say, sir, due to the change in the weather, please start bleaching before you affect our eyes. It's a tea for another day. Okay, guys, but guess what though? I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to bring anybody down. All I'm doing, I'm speaking the truth. So help me God. You know, when people try to, you know, to alter God's creation, you know, it baffles me. Because you're trying to tell God that you don't like the way you look, or he make a mistake. And God don't make a mistake. He don't. He knows what is best for you. And he make you the way he make you because he know that you are going to be somebody. If you start to have all those self-esteem and start to bleach, you start to have problem with relationship in the future. You start to have problem with your friends in the future. You start to have a lot of problem. But guess what? And you think people don't like you, but it's not people though. It's you, because you haven't accepted who you are. You have to accept who you are. You have to love who you are. If you do that, it takes you a long way. It really takes you a long way. And on Facebook, people follow me on Facebook and people say I'm a positive person. I like to be positive. I never tell you, if you come in my inbox and tell me something, I listen to it, I say, hey, this is my honest opinion. But I would never tell you, say, don't do this, don't do that, don't do it. And I don't tell you that, but if it comes to other things, I will be honest about it and let you know. I'll always ask you. When you tell me something, I always ask you, do you want my honest opinion? Because I do not sugarcoat. I don't do it. I tell you the truth. I prefer you telling the truth to you so you can know, or you tell me the truth, okay? And the shows that people listening to, my shows that I do on the Vandy Christian Network, people tell me that honest opinion. I got friends who tell me that honest opinion, and I take it into consideration. I tell the producer and say, people are saying this, and we try to go forward. And one of the things when I was on the radio, it was different for me on the radio because people were not seeing me. So I used to say all kinds of things. But when you're on the street, it's different. You have to look differently. You have to talk differently. So I started making fuss with the producer. I said, I ain't be myself because I like to gossip. They don't want me to gossip. It is suppressing me. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the Vandy Christian Network for more Cheycheypoly, and to all my bleacher up there, the cream too expensive. Don't use the cream. Go buy $5 lotion like me, cocoa butter, okay? I love you. Stay blessed. And bye-bye. Oh, I forgot one thing. Before you even go, please help to subscribe to the Vandy Christian and support us, man. We need support. Cheycheypoly, I get all the G's coming. I saw somebody in the hospital for it's another G. Bye-bye. Y'all want listen to Cheycheypoly. Love you. Bye-bye.
Hello, I am Pastor David Vandy, the founder of the Vandy Christian Network. VCN, the Vandy Christian Network, has a vision to bring the gospel truth to all via the internet, the radio, and television with a focus on social values, faith, restoration, health, and understanding the Bible in the simplest possible way.
The concept of faith, that even nothing happens, you still trust God.
VCN has a 24-hour radio emission featuring gospel artists from across the continent. Their YouTube are specially designed programs for all audience size, age, and type. The Encounter, The Word, Time for Tea, Cheycheypoly, A Walk Through the Scriptures, Kiddie Street, just to name a few. So, I want you to be a part of this happy family. Join VCN or Vandy Christian Network on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. VCN is your go-to channel.